Good morning, everyone. We have a storm developing. Erin is organizing a little bit better over the last 24 hours. It looks much better than yesterday morning. Still not a classic, a consolidated storm yet from the infrared image that I'm showing, but it is on the way. I expect where the Hurricane Center expects that this becomes a hurricane in the next 24 hours. Okay, the next series of graphics that I wanted to talk about, I found through social media, a PhD candidate, Tomer Burg at University of Oklahoma, I believe, or Oklahoma University. They do a lot of weather. They have a pretty high level weather program there, and just some super graphics that I thought would be relevant here. So we'll start out here with the current situation, and this is essentially the National Hurricane Center graphic that's been redone a little bit nicer, I think, with a sea surface temperature backdrop. But this shows the current expected track and cone of uncertainty. And again, this cone of uncertainty gets to the heart of SpaghettiSurf, and I'll talk a little bit about that in a few minutes. But this shows that it's expected in the next 24 hours to reach 80 or 90 mile per hour storm. And then in 2 days, up to category two storm. And then in 3 days, maxing out in 72 hours at 130 mile an hour. And then it drops a little bit as it propagates towards the East Coast and off North Carolina. Okay, this next graphic is interesting, and one of the reasons that I that I dove into this site more yesterday is it has trends. So this is how the models have been trending in terms of the track, and this looks at uh, basically the ensemble average value or ensemble average track for Erin, and the cooler colors are older tracks, and the warmer colors, the reds and oranges, are newer tracks, as you can see here. So this the blue was about 5 days ago, and the reddish, kind of the brick red color is the current track, and black is actually the current track. So you could see from this graphic that Erin has trended more westerly, which means the track is moving from easterly, westerly. So the models, initially were off a little bit 5 days ago, and they're shifting the track more westerly and actually southwesterly. So this means that it will likely approach closer to the East Coast than was expected a few days ago. And that's what one of the things I talked about yesterday, and it shows up in the surf forecast as well, that we'll look at in a few minutes. Okay, this is a really interesting graphic because it shows the spread in all the solutions, the current model ensemble. Again, an ensemble is multiple model simulations that were run for this hurricane. And there's approximately 30 simulations for the American model. And this shows how those simulations spread out over time, or the uncertainty. And again, this is super important for the surf on the East Coast. A track further west means higher surf. A stronger system obviously means higher surf, a larger wave period. So this spread here is important as it shows that when Erin approaches North Carolina offshore, there's still uncertainty in where this storm is going to eventually pass. Okay, so this is again surfmetrics.com or spaghettisurf.com, and this is the landing page. I just wanted to reiterate that this uh, this opening page or front page for the website, uh, this interface provides all the current data that we're seeing throughout the world from the NOAA buoy database. So these are current conditions, and you can actually click on the link for each one of these buoys and not just get the current conditions, but look back over time. So back to surf metrics, I'm gonna use the tables here for the surf breaks. And what I thought would be the best way to go through this for the current forecast. This is Friday, August 15th, and Friday morning. And I'm gonna list. I've looked at a number of these breaks, and I've kind of picked out what I think are the top five surf sessions, location and time, and approximate surf that we can expect right now. And this is according to the current forecast. Obviously, this can change, as I showed in this graphic here. There's still spread in the model solutions in terms of where Erin is going to end up off the East Coast and in the strength, obviously. Number five, and uh, the surf is not going to be as big in Florida as it likely will be in parts of the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic and even Outer Banks. But I've picked Ponce Inlet, Cocoa Beach, and Daytona Beach uh, as number five here in terms of the best surf, and we'll just split those locations and go to Ponce Inlet, which is between Daytona Beach and Cocoa Beach. And you can see here Wednesday, again, this is our spaghetti surf, has multiple model simulations. So we have an estimation of the spread or uncertainty in the forecast right now. Uh, the current forecast is provided here with these wave direction and wave period arrows that are colored with wave height. Or I'm sorry, these are colored according to wave period, but you can use the interface uh, to look at the data for any time period here. So again, this is time and surf estimated surf zone height. And as we can see here, I'm going to just pick out the best time. It looks like Thursday morning is what I have here in Florida, east coast of Florida, from Cocoa Beach up to Daytona Beach. Surf overhead high, around head high to maybe a foot overhead. This is showing, close to 8 foot at 13 and a half seconds. Long period wave coming in. But the key here, the reason this is number five in my list of best places to surf and best times for Hurricane Erin is the winds are going to go offshore overnight Wednesday into Thursday morning. So it should be glassy overhead. I mean, Ponce Inlet should be firing. I haven't looked at the tide. We could look at the tide real quick and go down to next Thursday, and it looks like high tide is in the morning. So I would expect, this to be a really good spot to surf. Again, from Daytona Beach down to Cocoa Beach, we should have offshore conditions and overhead surf. Number four on the list is close to me. I'm not sure I'll go to Surf City, but probably Carolina Beach or Wrightsville Beach is a little bit closer. But I picked Surf City. Let's see. And this is actually a Wednesday surf session. Going to have a northerly wind component. Surf City is known to be glassy with north winds, whereas you get down to Carolina Beach and it can be a little chopped up from the side shore wind. But Surf City has an angle, the coastline's angled enough, so a north wind's offshore, and we have surf that's starting to peak on Wednesday in the well overhead range, 8 to 10 foot probably, and offshore winds throughout much of the day. It might, as a sea breeze kicks in towards the afternoon, it might be more on shore. So I try to catch it in the morning, and this could be, one of the best surf sessions I would say for the whole year if this verifies. The next break, number 3 on the list, is Atlantic City again, and Ponce Inlet. Really, all of New Jersey is probably going to be firing on Thursday morning if this forecast verifies. The swell coming in as southeast swell. The coastline there faces southeast at Atlantic City for the most part, and we have winds that are offshore light Thursday morning with this huge swell, and it should be firing. I would expect there's going to be, if this verifies, we'll see a video out from Ben Gravy, perhaps rivaling the video he had out last year, maybe with a triple overhead wave that he caught, that he documented. This could be around that same size or even bigger if this verifies again. So New Jersey, you're looking really good for Thursday morning. The other spots, number 1 and number 2 are Thursday morning as well. Number 2, best spot to surf for Erin and best time would be Thursday morning, Cape Hatteras. We're looking at double overhead surf, 12 to 15 foot surf. And although the swell starts to diminish on Thursday, there should be, still amazing swell coming in. Spot number 1 is going to be New York and Long Island. I'll just look at Lido Beach. And all the way to Montauk will be similar. And the wave heights here are similar as Cape Hatteras. We'll probably see double overhead to max out at 14, 15 feet. And offshore wind all day. We have this north wind that's expected right now, at least. Long Island, again, this is a long way out, but right now we expect north winds. That's offshore, all of Long Island, and this huge hurricane ground swell coming in Thursday. So Thursday all the way into Friday morning, there should still be residual swell. Going to have glassy conditions and amazing surf potential for Long Island. So that's ranks number 1, mainly because it stays offshore the wind for 36 hours or so at the peak of the swell. So that is my summary. Friday morning again, around 9 o'clock. Just know your limits, enjoy, and I'll be back on with at least one more video before the storm. So everybody take care out there. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Every time you come around, I feel